What's up, guys? What's going on? We're going to talk a little JASMY. We're going to talk a little JASMY Secure PC and a case study that was done on data leakage. So let's get into it. JASMY right now, 1 cent 77, guys. Market's been taking a hit today at the time of recording, down 3.3%, $871 million market cap, 50 million in 24-hour trading volume. Not too bad, 2.4%. Good down on the week. Good DCA opportunity, guys. Bitcoin is holding 61.8. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. But let's have a look here. Courtesy of Little Bidman. Shout out to Little Bidman. Says JASMY released the 2023 case study report on information leaks. JASMY Secure PC. Let's get into it. So the small to medium-sized enterprise SME information leakage cases and key points for countermeasures. In 2023, the number of information leaked and loss incidents at listed companies and their subsidiaries in Japan reached a record high. These studies of large companies tend to get lost in attention, lots of attention. And the small to medium-sized companies are no exception. The risk of data breaches is a significant threat to all companies, regardless of their size. So what measures do SMEs need to take to combat the risks of data breaches? In this article, we will introduce actual cases of information leaked that have occurred, and based on the lessons learned, we will explain the key points of security measures that SMEs should take right now. So, occurrence of information leak and loss in 2023, according to the 2023 Personal Information Leakage and Loss Accidents of Listed Companies survey conducted by Tokyo Shoko Research. There were 175 incidents of information leakage or loss in 2023. Which is the highest number in 3 consecutive years since the survey began in 2012. Looking at the breakdown of these causes of accidents, virus infection and unauthorized access was the most common in 93 cases, which is 53.1%, followed by misleading and misinformation in 43 cases, which is 24.5%. And unauthorized removal/theft in 24 cases, 13.7%. From these results, it can be seen that information leakage and loss accidents are not only caused by cyber attacks, but also many accidents caused by human factors. In particular, the number of large-scale accidents caused by unauthorized removal and theft is increasing, and the average number of victims per incident is 1,024,713. When an information breach occurs, a company may face a financial crisis. It is not uncommon for a small to medium-sized enterprise to devote a lot of effort to responding to the accident and restoring trust. When you are entrusted with IT management or for a small or medium-sized business, it is important to consider the risks of information leakage as your company's problem in light of increasing sophistication of cyber attacks and the frequent occurrence of human error. It is necessary to take measures to prevent accidents before they occur and measure for incident response in anticipation of occurrence of accidents. What kind of information leakage and loss incidents occurred in 2023? In this case, we will take a look at 5 examples by causing and clarify the challenges of the security measures for small and medium-sized business. Company A, which conducts accurate surveys of medical fee statements, receipts, had an accident in which a USB flash drive entrusted to it by a medical corporation that commissioned the survey was mistakenly lost. The USB flash drive contained the personal information of more than 3,500 people, including patients, staff, subcontractors, and other related parties. Since the password was not set on the lost USB stick, it is unlikely that a third party will obtain personal information. However, Company A took the accident seriously and began reviewing and strengthening its information management system. Specifically, we have taken measures such as installing security cameras in the information management office and office spaces where personal information is handled, managing logs of computers used by employees, managing USB memory settings, restricting the use of computers that have not been controlled, etc., and clarifying the disseminating rules regarding the management, return, and disposal of personal information. Company B, which was entrusted with the service of a public service by a local government, illegally took out personal information by an employee who was in charge of this work. The personal information that may have been taken out amounted to about 2,000 people, including the names, addresses, and phone numbers listed on the application documents. Companies entrusted with the handling of personal information are required to comply with the laws and regulations regarding the protection of several information. Take technical, physical, and human security measures to prevent information leakage and build a system to appropriately manage the acquisition, use, and provision of personal information. This case illustrates the importance of each and every employee having a strong sense of ethics and security. Company C, which operates as an e-commerce site and handles health foods and cosmetics, reveals that the personal information and credit card information of more than 5,000 customers was leaked. The cause of the information leak, is the malicious third-party illegally accessed vulnerability in the company's site using a method called cross-site scripting, tampered with the application that obtained personal information during credit card payment processing, and illegally obtained data that this case study reminds companies that operate e-commerce sites the importance of security measures in order to prevent cyber attacks such as cross-site scripting. It is essential to regularly check for vulnerabilities. It is also important to respond appropriately to vulnerabilities that are discovered, such as by modernizing security packages. This should prevent unauthorized access by malicious third-party and unauthorized acquisition of personal information. On the other hand, as a website user, you need to be careful about cross-site scripting. Even if there is no malicious intent, you or your employees may introduce malicious scripts into your e-commerce site or a site operated by another company. In addition to strengthening the security measures of your website, it is also important to improve the IT literacy of each employee. Company D, which operates as a car dealership, that's the kind of dealership I operate actually, had an incident in which nearly 2,000 customers' email addresses were leaked. The accident was caused by an employee entering the customer's email address in CC instead of BCC when sending a campaign invitation email to the customer. As a result, customers who received the email could see each other's email addresses. After the accident was discovered, Company D sent an apology to the customer in question and asked them to delete the email that was sent in error. In addition, we have declared that we will thoroughly strengthen information management to show our commitment to prevent reoccurrence. Erroneous email transmissions is one of the most common causes of information leakage caused by human error. It is important to ensure that all employees are aware of basic email handling rules, including the distinction between CC and BCC. In addition, it is necessary to consider creating specific mechanisms to prevent erroneous transmissions, such as cross-checking by multiple people as a procedure for distributing broadcast emails, and introducing delayed transmission settings that are delivered after a certain time instead of the immediate delivery in the email system. And finally, an accident occurred in which the personal information of more than 1,000 people was leaked on a website of a facility that was entrusted by a local government to operate by a certain company E. The leaks included names, addresses, and municipalities, phone numbers, dates of birth, and dates of birth. The cause of the accident was that an employee of the company confused a PDF file that should have been posted on the Excel filing containing personal information. This erroneous listing was discovered by a customer pointing it out. Company E immediately replaced the file and was on the site with the correct one, but that was not completely erased from the server. If you search for multiple words in combination, you can review the Excel file with personal information. The issue came to light after a third party pointed it out, and the company subsequently permanently deleted the file from the server as well. As a cause of the accident, the company says it was an operation error due to the carelessness of the staff, not enough confirmation, and the specifications of the site were not correctly recognized. This case suggests that there is an urgent need to raise awareness of the handling of personal information among small to medium-sized enterprises, and to implement specific measures. A multifaceted approach will be required, such as establishing rules for the settings of file management, educating and enlightening staff, and strengthening the system for checking before and after publishing. In order for the SME to promote security measures, it is important to make effective use of limited resources and steadily implement measures based on high priority issues and concerns, rather than trying to implement too many measures at once. It may be effective to take a step-by-step approach according to your company's situation. Here, we will explain the points to proceed with security measures and recommend security measures. JASMY conducted a survey on security awareness in companies to measure the actual state of security awareness for personnel in the information system department of companies and general employees. May also be interested in this topic. The Information Technology Promote Agency Japan published the guidelines of information measures. Okay, so we're just talking about other articles here. In addition to implementing the basic measures, you will be required to understand the security risks that your company has and prioritize countermeasures. The aforementioned case of information leakage highlighted low security awareness among employees. Yes, we get all that. We read the story. So basically what we're getting at here, guys, is that what solves these problems, right? Because a lot of it is not necessarily malicious, but it's just simple lack of training, awareness, or carelessness by human error, right? Employees that may not care as much as you do about their jobs because they're probably getting, low wages or whatever the case might be, right? However, when we look at it, like I said, the JASMY Secure PC, we'll jump in over here. JASMY's Secure PC has a drive recorder function that records and operates logs of the PC and installs. With this feature, you can visualize the PC operating log and employees to detect mishandling of security. So it allows these companies to monitor the activity of their employees while they're on this system. JASMY Secure PC does. And it also enables your ability to separate, essentially we'll call it a hard drive, separate information and data that you want secured on one section of the laptop, and the other is free to be used, so to speak, right? So it kind of segregates this information away and locks it up securely so it cannot be tampered with, stolen, or misused, or accidentally leaked out, right? JASMY Secure PC, guys, is going to be the standard moving forward for big companies, small companies, medium-sized companies across the board, guys, right? Because data is, as we call it, digital oil, right? Now, these companies are going to want to start to protect this, not to mention the fact that when they leak this information, what happens? They get sued, right? Do you think they want to get sued because their information got leaked? Of course not, right? So that's a brief look, guys, at the JASMY Secure PC and how I cannot wait for it to get to the United States and Canada. I definitely want to pick one up for myself. It will be absolutely amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the join button to become a VIP member of the channel, or join the Patreon. That's definitely, there's a lot going on over on the Patreon. Follow me over on X. Once again, guys, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.